What's up, guys? This is Zaria. Long time no see. I'm not dead. Didn't fall off the face of the earth. We're still building cars. The SI is right there, just chilling. I told you I'm not going to do any more work on that. That's getting scrapped. I was going to move on to the Integra build, but now I will be moving away from the Integra build because I sold it to my buddy, which is right there. We took the front end off. He's redoing the bay. That one is getting a CSS built motor. So he can push around. He doesn't want to push too much. He wants to push about 800 on it. Nothing too crazy. Then my build, I'm still moving forward with my build, the Turbo K Series, all-wheel drive. But I moved on from the street chassis to my race chassis, which is here. So we're going to be building that car. And I'm going to show you some more about that car here in a second. But we're going to be building that car for all-wheel drive performance and try to race in like Wild Street or one of the all-wheel drive Honda classes. So that's what we're working on right now. And here I'm going to show you some more about what's coming next on that car. Okay, so this is the car right here. Right now, this is a 95 EG hatchback. Right now, the paint has been redone in the bay. It only has one coat right now on the bay. I have to do a second coat and clear it for it to finish off. You'll see some areas didn't catch. You can see right there. So we got to do a whole nother coat of it and clear it, double clear it, so it'll match the body. Some of it's taped off here. The body's here. Everything's fiberglass. Fiberglass car. Not the whole car. Steel quarter panels. Steel rears. Fiberglass in the back. It's going to be all-wheel drive, so that'll be going away. I'll be having an all-wheel drive system put in. Right now, I'm working on the suspension. So all the suspension's been ripped out, restored, and freshened up. So I come over here, and we have the whole suspension unit. We pulled it. I redid everything from degreasing to sanding to primering to painting to everything. New ball joints, tie rod ends. Everything's been freshened up on this bottom end right here. This subframe. So everything's been cleaned up and ready. I went and picked up a set of Integra knuckles today. So those are going to get fully redone. We're going to be adding hubs to it. The 36 millimeter K-swap hubs with extended wheel studs. We're also going to be adding brand new ball joints, lower ball joints. What else is getting done? Oh, the KS tuned, not K-tuned, but KS tuned front drag brake setup will be ran on this for the all-wheel drive car. We also have some other parts that are going on here once paint is done. Let's see. The lower forks have been redone. Bolts freshened up. Everything's good on those. As soon as this guy is painted and cleaned, we can start mounting some more stuff, which I have over here in my pretty 4-piston box. This originally housed a ported 4-piston oil pump for my motor, the motor's right here. So we have a K20Z3 motor here. It's going to be running on boost right now with a water pump, electric water pump. The power super damper. We went ahead and removed the oil cooler on it. So I tapped the water line here. I also put this. I removed the oil cooler and put a regular threaded RSX type, K24 type filter holder. I have a new part going to be coming in soon, so I can run my oil feed line off of here. That's the the oil feed line. Right now, that's my normal oil temperature sensor. So we'll be having a new little port on there for that. The motor right now is not all cleaned up and everything because we're going to build it. Right now, this is a stock K20Z3 motor. It's going to be fully built on the bottom. Freaking fully sleeved, step decked, O-ringed, everything. Going to run about 10 compression in it. And I don't know if I'm going aluminum rods yet or steel. I want to push over 1,000 on that motor. So that's going to be coming soon. Just have it chilling right now. The cylinder head we'll be running, though, is not that one. That is a Z3 cylinder head, which we'll use at first. But we're going to be running a TSX cylinder head, which is up there. The TSX cylinder head is what you want to use on boost for a K-Series. The K-Series problem, once you start hitting huge PSIs, above 30, 40, 50 PSI area, you'll start seeing cylinder heads crack. The TSX have bigger ports, thicker port walls due to the way it's shaped inside. That you can run a more boost and not crack a cylinder head. So that's the motor setup. Some of the stuff we're going to be installing in the bay, we have some stuff on the way from Hush Performance. Shout out to Hush Performance. They're going to be hooking us up. Well, not hooking us up. We paid like everybody else. But we're going to be running their SF front-wheel drive brake line kit for my brake booster delete. And we're also going to be running their tucked S2000 clutch line as well. We're also going to be running some other parts from them. Their new hood that's coming out. It's a carbon hood that removes all the skeleton except for the border perimeter around the hood, which is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Right here is our other parts we have that we're going to be putting on this car soon. So we're going to be running a brake booster delete kit from Willwood. So we'll have the brake booster delete will be on there. We're also going to be running an S2000 master cylinder, clutch master cylinder, and we're going to be running a K-tuned slave cylinder on this car from K-tuned. So those will be going on this car. I want to eventually upgrade all the suspension on this to be spherical. Right now we're running polyurethane on the lower control arms, and I am going to order spherical upper control arms soon. But I eventually want to go full spherical. That includes the compliance arm, compliance bushings for the compliance arms. And I might just upgrade compliance arms. I mean, they're all metal. There's no bushings in them. I don't think I really need to. But who knows. I do want the new compliance spherical bushings on there. The rack and pinion's been all freshened up. I just put new tie rod ends on today. So we got new tie rod ends on. Yeah, the next step is we're going to be freshening up these hubs, like I said. The full knuckle, refresh everything, get it all redone, new bearings, new everything, and we're going to get them all fresh black again with the new hubs for the K-swap. And yeah, we're trying to push this car over 1,000, easy. We're trying to get over 1,000 horsepower. We're going to run about a 7685 turbo on it. We're still gathering information of like who we want to deal with as far as other parts for the motor. The motor itself is going to be built by 4-piston for sure, but we are trying to gather other parts that we're looking at. Like, do we want to go with KLM for the manifold, which they're really amazing. There's also Sheepy. There's also some other custom builders who can build you some awesome custom turbo manifolds. Intercooler manufacturers, there's so many, like Speed Factory and KLM and Sheepy. So we're kind of looking into that and seeing which way we want to go. But here soon, I'm going to be showing you more progress on this car. Right now, we've been making a lot of things behind the scenes that haven't gone onto the car, but they're going to be going onto the car. So here soon, you're going to see this car fully finished painting. You're going to see all the cool little tidbits inside the engine bay, like the brake booster delete, the S2000 clutch master cylinder. You're going to be seeing all these holes plugged up. That one plugged up. That one plugged up. This is going to be where the quick disconnect goes for the wiring harness, so we're not messing with that one. I just placed an order right now to DTR. DTR has an awesome catch can setup that mounts right here. It's going to mount right here off of there. And it has a awesome, beautiful filter with two 10-10 AN ports. So we're probably going to be running DTR's catch can on this car. I do have to put a windshield on it, and I'm going to get a carbon cowl. But this windshield, I cannot run a Lexan windshield on Wild Street, I don't believe. I need to weigh about 2,600 pounds. This car is super light, and it's not even close to 2,600 pounds. So we're going to get to add the weight where we want it. This car is closer to like 1,600 pounds or less. And yeah, it's super light. Like, I can lift this thing, me and my buddy, easy. It's super light, and we need to definitely put weight on it. So we'll be putting more weight on up front, because even with the all-wheel drive system on the Honda, it is like a 70% front-wheel drive, 30% rear. So it'll get out of the hole a lot faster due to the 30% in the rear. But, I mean, it's still mostly front-wheel drive, so you do want the weight distributed to the front mostly. So just giving y'all an update of what's going on. This is my buddy Cody's car. That's the Integra that y'all saw before. Yes, it's still the pretty color. We just removed all the panels. The car originally was silver. Then the bay was redone black. He's been sanding and redoing things in here. So this car is going to be really nice once it's done. He's redoing his suspension components as well. He has a lot of stuff there. Some of his motor parts are in there. But this one is already getting a built motor. This one's getting the CSS built Stage 2 motor. So, which is awesome. I'm really glad that he's doing that. This car is going to be flying with the 800 horsepower easy. and I'm trying to push this one a little crazier, all-wheel drive, 1,000+ horsepower. So just wanted to give y'all an update, guys. I thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. I've been getting new subscriber notifications, which I'm glad. Stay tuned, because there's going to be more coming with this car and this build. I do know I have a lot of 10th generation Civic Si followers. You can still ask me questions if you have any questions regarding the 10th gen or my recommendations now that I've owned it for so long. And I'm still running the spec stage 3 clutch in there. It's ran great forever. There is quite a bit of clutch chatter because I run the aluminum flywheel in there, but I've been used to race clutches forever. This car right here will be getting a twin disc clutch from Action. So yeah, I'm really excited, guys. I can't wait for y'all to see more as this starts to come together. I'm just doing a lot of collecting parts over here on the shelf and stuff like that, getting things ready to put on this car. Right now we're at a halt because I had to get more paint for the bay. So we're going to be respraying the bay here soon, let it dry, and then I can start putting a lot of these components in that 4-piston box on there and other things we have on the shelf. And yeah, guys, really excited to build this big boosted high horsepower car and just want to document it. So, hey, if y'all enjoy this kind of content, great. If not, hey, you know, maybe you'll enjoy it when it starts racing and going fast. And you could say, hey, I was there when it was just a shell still. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope to see you all tune back in again soon. And take care, guys. Love y'all. Bye.